No.
Oh, wait. No, get these out.
Oh yeah, I forgot we gotta.
These out of the way.
That was better than that? Yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah, that other one was horrible.
Okay.
This one just is flavorless.
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Yours.
Yeah. Me, you, me, yeah. Mango.
Ashley said that sucked, I think. Somebody said it sucked.
Brittany, mango.
Okay.
Great. That was horrible.
Terrible. That's why I don't play basketball. Baseball.
Smirnoff, mango.
4.5%.
That's what all of them, except for that peach Bellini. That one was 7.8 or no? Sorry, way off. 5.8. When 7 came out of my mouth, I was like, wait a second.
Jeez, man, I didn't expect you to get these off of here.
That smells like real mango-y.
That smells sweet too. Almost unbearable to smell. This isn't going very well. Do not.
We've had 2 so far, that'd be alright.
Another really sweet one.
Really sweet, but not too horrible. It's not bad.
I've never had mango straight, so I don't know. You ever had mango by itself?
Nope.
Tastes like mango.
But if we're rating from what we've drank so far of these compared to these
It'd go
two,
in the middle of those two.
these two, it'd
Wait,
be right around
wait.
here.
Let's get at least halfway through it before we.
Yeah,
Did we
because
say we were going to half these?
no, we're just gonna drink it till we're like, yeah, screw it, and we're gonna throw it out.
Let's half the next one. The next one's pineapple, by the way.
It's really not that bad. I really kind of like it.
Yeah.
Let me get a little further before I try to put it ahead of that raspberry.
That sugar's still giving me a headache, though.
Now, before we try that oatmeal stout, we're gonna have to do something kind of clear our palate because this sweet stuff's gonna mess us up.
Yeah, it's 10:15, so we're both headed out of town today, and I'm on to carry, so it's 10:15. I got to get my son some school clothes, so I need to get home, get a shower, and sober up.
I don't want to hear it. I'm still waiting on my license to get in, man. Makes the days seem so much longer when you're just waiting on something.
But he's got everything: his crimson trays, no bullshit safety on his M&P, Aegis armory holster, gold dot hollow points.
Finally got all 3 mags now.
Yeah, he's got 3 magazines now, all 10 rounds, correct?
Yep.
I think the full-size M&P mags will also fit. But I don't know if you want to have a...
Actually, they do fit.
Oh,
Because I saw on
13 round
eBay
mag.
for sale was one of those spacers
Yeah.
for an extended mag, so it must fit. Otherwise, what's the point of buying a spacer?
But, I mean, I carry Glock 22 mags because I have a Glock 22 with my my Glock 27. So, I got 11 in the gun, and then, no, I'm sorry, 10 in the gun. 10 in the gun, and then, 13 in the mag.
Yep, I'll be carrying
15 in the mag, sorry.
I'm carrying 11 in the gun and 2 10-round mags on the side, and 1 in the chamber.
Try to look for you a Kydex mag pouch though. They just snap in.
Yeah,
You don't want to deal with snaps and shit like I got.
no. That's why I'll be using that one you gave me until I
Yeah.
find me a good Kydex one for mine to snap in place.
I gave him a Phobos and it's basic. I feel a little. I mean, it'll get the job done. I mean, don't get me wrong, but you're gonna have a stomach ache or a headache to go along with it.
I mean, if you're lightweight, heck, by the time you got your stomach hurting, you're already feeling good anyways.
I'd rather have 1 honey brown compared to these 5 that we already had.
But in this amount of time, I'd have more.
I'd rather have one warm around. That is the only beer I've had that.
At lukewarm,
It's still good.
It was still good because my fridge wasn't messing up. I guess at some point somebody didn't shut the door good enough, so it got warm in there. And also, even after that point, it was getting open and closed so much it never really got down cold. So our beers, they might not have been room temperature, but they were at least 60 degrees.
But the beer fridge lives.
Yeah, it's still doing good. It's kicking. It makes a lot of noise, but it's still keeping things cold. I mean, heck, it was a used fridge I bought for $50, 2 or 3 years ago?
It's a good thing it didn't go out, because he's got... How full is your freezer full of meat?
Man, that's the thing that worried me. I got in that freezer and I was like, oh, thank God it's all still frozen. I got probably still around close to 50 to 100 pounds of pork up in there.
Yeah, he slaughtered some pigs.
The only reason I got to put it in there is my deep freezer went out a couple years ago.
Yeah, he moved out here and checked his freezer, and it had died at least a day or two before.
Because when we went to move the deep freezer, and we were going to open up the deep freezer to get the meat out because it had been way too heavy to carry it. Besides the weight of the deep freezer, it had about 200 pounds of meat in it.
And it was slightly pliable on top.
Yeah, we opened it up and we're like, oh my God, pick it up. And the outer parts were getting a little mushy, but it's still pretty solid all the way through. Mm-hmm. We caught it just in time to save all the meat.
And that would have been, what, $500 or $600 worth of meat gone down the drain?
Close. It was still cheaper than buying at the store.
And you had 3 pigs you slaughtered, right?
Yeah. And they all weighed about in between 225 and 250 apiece.
Shit.
We didn't let them get all that too big, but we got them big.
Yeah, your dad halved it with you, right?
Yeah. I will have to rate this in between those two for me.
Yeah.
I will give it a 6.
Would I buy it again?
It's kind of hard to rate this on buy it again because I really don't buy any of these again.
No.
I like beer.
What if I was a female that didn't enjoy beer, then yeah.
Yeah, if I was someone that only bought bitch beer, that's why I put the quotations. I mean, I'm not saying that you're a bitch if you drink it. I'm just saying that's what it's been known by. If that's all I bought, then yeah, I would buy this one again.
Actually, I'd rather get a Red Bull vodka, to be quite honest with you.
But then we're getting the liquor mixers. That's a whole different category we haven't hit.
That's another idea.
Who was it gave you that idea?
I don't know.
Who was it that said they posted on a comment of yours on Facebook and said we need to do, because it was some guy you had said on the comment you don't even like beer.
He said you look like a bunch of drunk idiots.
Oh, I swear.
Thanks for telling me what I knew.
Yeah. What was the point in commenting on the video? You're just a couple drunk idiots. Guess what? Yeah, that's the whole point of the video, dumbass. If you didn't like it, guess what? Don't watch people doing beer reviews. It's just hilarious.
But next week, I know we're going to be busy at work, but either next week or within the next month, we're going to do nothing but Oklahoma beers. And then we might get into the little airplane shots they call there. What size are they? The little one shot, basically.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we might do a few of those, but I don't know how many back-to-back we're going to do. Definitely not shots. We're going to put it with some ice and sip it.
You're talking about the little ones? Not doing it in a shot? That's the point for it, is doing it in a shot.
What's the point of doing it in a shot? 1 second later, yep, I get it again, even though my face is like this. We're going to do some sipping alcohols.
Liquors. Some sipping liquors. Which, I'm already starting to pop in my head a few to do.
I don't, dude, seriously.
Because when we're talking about straight, one of the ones I would do straight, Hot Damn 100.
Don't get me started. Second time I threw up, I know I said the second time I threw up at his house, but the second time I threw up actually was in Oklahoma City when I lived there. I got a little bottle this big, that thick, I don't remember what size it was, Hot Damn 100. I drank about 3/4 of it, and I was at home alone playing an online game back when I used to be a little nerd. And
before you got into all this.
Yeah, before I got into...
I'm sorry, I ruined you.
This isn't first-person shooter. This is first-person shooter. Anyway, I had to have my wife pull the truck over because I had to throw up. I'm not finishing it. It's not bad, but I don't feel like finishing it. Yes, I'm sorry.
You're getting in our lineup.
All right, get it again. Yes. Rating. There you go.